It's late April in 2022, a year after we set up the greenhouse, and we are back in the garden, ready to begin for another season. The more tender and important plants will move back to my permanent setup for the winter. Only the lantana and some asclepias were left in the greenhouse to be overwintered. The greenhouse wasn't heated, and surprisingly most of them have survived. These have been cut back and are showing signs of growth. This greenhouse is based in the northeast of England, so if you are south of that, then you should be able to overwinter a few plants without too many problems. But it's also fairly economical to purchase fresh plants each year rather than to heat a greenhouse all of the winter, especially at the moment. One thing we are going to try this year is to run the greenhouse without any heating. Heating costs have begun to increase hugely in the last few months, so it'll be an interesting experiment. In terms of planting, it was clear last year that lantana was the #1 favourite for the butterflies, and although the bedding plants looked great, the space could be better utilised if filled with mostly lantana and useful caterpillar food plants. So the only nectar plants I've purchased this year are a pack of 12 lantana plugs, and these are from J. Parker's, and they are around £1.25 per plant. You can also find a lot of lantana plants on eBay at the moment, and the larger patio plants will start to appear in garden centres in early May. We are going to add some canna, and these are the food plant of the owl butterfly, and they are very cheap to buy as corms in the spring. And finally, we have some additional passiflora plants, as the previous ones were badly eaten back by the Dryas Julia and Sethosia caterpillars. So at this time of year, what should we be doing? Well, if you've got a spare greenhouse or a polytunnel, get it cleared out, make sure there's no pests or spiders that might eat your butterflies, then cover any entrances or vents with netting. And all of this is covered in more detail in the setup guide from last year, and I'll put a link in the description to the video. Once you've got that in place, you can order your nectar plants. We aren't going to be ordering any butterflies for 3 to 4 weeks, as these plants need to grow on and the overnight temperatures need to warm up slightly. But if you were to purchase some lantanas or other nectar plants from a garden centre, these might be more developed and you won't need to wait as long. So this is just a bit of a reminder to get your flight areas prepared and go out looking for some nectar plants. The full guide is available online, so you can see how we got to this point. If you've got any questions, you can leave a comment below. And next time we're going to be picking which butterflies we want to try this year, and considering the caterpillar food plants that we will need for them. We are going to try and focus on some different butterflies, ones that weren't featured in the previous series. So I'll see you then.